Welcome aboard. Today we're going on a train journey to explore how learning shapes our behaviour. Our journey will take us through three regions of learning: classical conditioning, operant conditioning, and cognitive models of learning, each revealing a different way we adapt to the world around us. Our first region is classical conditioning, shown in green, learning that happens by pairing stimuli. To understand it, we'll visit Pavlov's famous experiment with his dogs. We start with the unconditioned stimulus, the natural trigger, a piece of food shown by the chicken drumstick. It automatically produces an unconditioned response, the dog's natural reaction, salivating shown by the droplet icon. Before conditioning, this reflex happens automatically. Now, Pavlov pairs the food with a new signal, the bell. Through repeated pairings, the bell becomes a conditioned stimulus, creating a learned link between the two. Eventually, the dog salivates at the sound of the bell alone. This is the conditioned response. Before learning, the bell meant nothing. After learning, it triggers the same reaction. That's association in action. Next, we move to operant conditioning, shown in blue, learning through consequences. Here, behaviour leads to an outcome, and that outcome shapes what we do next. This idea was famously demonstrated by B.F. Skinner using rats and pigeons. On the left track, we have punishment, which decreases behaviour. This can mean adding something unpleasant or removing something rewarding. Both make the behaviour less likely to occur again. On the right-hand side track, we have reinforcement, which increases behaviour. This might involve adding a reward or removing a discomfort, encouraging the behaviour to continue. Notice the plus and minus symbols. They don't mean good or bad, but rather adding or taking away something to change behaviour. Over time, behaviour can be built step by step through shaping, shown by the upward staircase, reinforcing small steps that move closer to the desired action. Now we roll into our final region, cognitive models of learning, shown in purple. Here, learning moves from actions to understanding. Our first stop is observational learning, learning by watching others. The eyes and binoculars remind us that attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation all play a part. Albert Bandura's famous Bobo doll experiment showed this perfectly. Children imitated adults' behaviour simply by observing it. Finally, we arrive at modelling, where we perform a behaviour after observing its outcomes in others. In other words, we don't just learn what to do, we learn what works. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Through classical conditioning, we learn by association. Through operant conditioning, we learn by consequences. And through cognitive models, we learn by observing and understanding others. Together, these systems shape how we act, adapt, and grow, one experience at a time.